Hey guys, Mike here with the Cannabis Super Store, and today we're going to talk about timing. Timing is super important when it comes to growing cannabis. Whether it's timing your lighting schedule, your watering schedule, or just how often you tend to the plant, it's an imperative point to the success of our growth. Timing of light is actually the difference between having this grow flowering and this one staying in its vegetative state. To keep our plants in vegetative state, they need about 18 to 20 hours of sunlight, whether artificial or outside. When we want to trigger flowering, we reduce the sunlight exposure to 12 hours on and 12 hours off. This isn't a transition that we want to do too rapidly. Like in Mother Nature, fall seasons approach slowly, and actually for us in Southern Ontario, it starts around August. Inside in your grow tent, you want to set your lighting timing based on your height. You only have so much height that you can achieve in your tent before you start burning the plants. So I recommend finding a nice halfway point when your plant is in its vegetative state, halfway between your scrog net and your light. That way when it goes into bloom and still doubles in size, you don't run out of space. Now, definitely you can use different tactics of manipulation to help train the plant to be able to grow for longer in vegetative state, not achieving that height by topping it and pushing that growth down. Now, timing and the timers that you use really make a big difference, and making sure you use the appropriate timer for the job you're using is definitely the difference between a consistent timing schedule and not. Now, most commonly, and what I recommend to most new users and new growers, is this basic timing right here. You can find them for under $20, and all you do is manually set how many hours on or hours off your lights are on, or how frequently your water table, floods, or drains can all be set with this basic timer. Now, it's not good for high wattage like you would experience in a 1,000-watt ballast. Then you'd want to go to a more commercial, professional grade timer like the P&G or the standard clock timers that get hardwired into our system. Making sure that the lights stay at a consistent schedule is the difference between causing light shock and not. Now, most commonly, I see a lot of people come in and pick up these timers right here, which is a weekly timer. Now, this is a fantastic tool when it comes to setting our water schedules, but can be a real pain to work with when it comes to setting our light timers, because it's got to be set per day and per each week. Now, if one little mistake gets made and you mess something up, you're really not going to catch it right away, and this can actually cause your plant to go into flowering much earlier than you want it. Now, on questions on timing and the different timers that are available to you out there, come by the Cannabis Super Store at 2775 Lakeshore Boulevard West. And for our YouTube subscribers who have more questions about lighting, click on the link above to make sure you can get a little bit more information on the difference between the different LEDs and HPS metal halides that are available. I'm going to be doing a real comparison video very soon comparing the difference between metal halides and HPS. Guys, for all your growing needs, come by the Cannabis Super Store and let's grow together.